Welcome back inside the Toronto Pan Am Center. J.J. Evison, Haley Hopkinson with you as we roll along through the OSBA men's quarterfinal games. Polaris Prep Academy just took down Code Cougars for the first spot in the semifinal tomorrow. Up next, Fort Erie International Academy with a 14-5 record, second in the West, taking on Cambridge International with a 9-10 record, fourth in the East. This matchup has all the makings of a classic. Miles Hamilton leads Cambridge. The 2026 6'6" guard had a couple of 30-point performances in the regular season. Fort Erie bring in size to this contest. Starting five for each side. Cambridge International will floor Miles Hamilton, Samson Sosu, Jack Brumley, Dapa Kabziel, and Michel Tajo. On the other side, Eli Jolin, Dang Gore, Crew Guard, Anthony Ponga, and Promise and Landu. 40 minutes to go. The second of four semifinal spots on the line. Officials ready, players ready. We'll throw it up. Cambridge with the first look. Samson Sosu was in and out of the lineup, handcuffed with issues due to injury. The kick out. Tajo loses the handle. Dangor quickly out the other way. Ponga sets up beyond the arc, off to the side. Rebound belongs to Kebziel. Tajo takes the handoff, picked up by Ngor. Stuck on the perimeter, Kabziel will dial it up and leave it well short. Kemi Osei, head coach of the Fort Erie squad, has his team rolling at the right time. They do everything together.
Yep.
Including post-game interviews.
For sure. Not intimidating at all.
No. Ponga attacks the open lane, gets to the rack with the left. Anthony Ponga's got the first two. Ponga averaging 8.4 points per game on 37% from the field. Sliding into the starting role here. Jack Brumley picked up by Ngor. 5-second violation. Samson Sosu and Dapa Kabziel talking things over. The gymnasium cleared out here at the 3 o'clock hour. It was a busy morning here at the Toronto Pan Am Center.
It was. Lots of elementary schools here to enjoy the action.
Samson Sosu, formerly of CSJV, picks up the first foul.
It was so funny with the schools here. It seemed like the first team to dunk had their allegiance, and they would cheer for them.
If only life were that simple.
Right?
Promised Landu finds crew guard with the left. Miles Hamilton, burst of speed behind the back, keeps it. From beyond the arc, Capziel for 3. Originally from the Congo. Oh, promising Landu with time and space will make you pay every time.
Absolutely. That's one thing you just can't give him.
And he can do whatever the coach asks, whether that's be the primary scorer, the playmaker, fight for rebounds, or be the anchor on the defensive end. Promising Landu, one of the Swiss Army knives here in the OSBA, loses the handle. Eli Jolin there to bail him out. Crew guard will swing it. Dangor not afraid to stroke it, and does off to the side. Miles Hamilton leads to 3 on 2 the other way. Blocked out of the arena by Dangor.
Well, Dangor is one of the most talented people in the OSBA. He can give you absolutely everything. He's got the perfect build for the skill set that he has, and he'll cause havoc just everywhere on the court.
Also a great post-game interview.
Very true.
Great insight, lengthy answers, tries to save it. And that's going to go with Fort Erie. And he gets up and gives himself a little bit of a pound fist.
Yep. He's class of 2027 and super looking forward to seeing and where he ends up committing. He just has basketball experience everywhere. He's from Alberta, so represents them at nationals, but has done tons of stuff with basketball without borders as well, and just always willing to grow his game and is super dedicated to it.
Alberta men's and women's 17U gold at the Canada Games last summer.
Yep, a little bit of a shell shock for Team Ontario, but the competition is only getting stronger.
Promising Landu, couldn't connect with Eli Jolin. Jolin wants that up around the rim, not where he was vacating. 7-3, Fort Erie ahead early. Sosu tracks back to receive it. Tajo, representing the Ivory Coast. Between the legs, gets the step, lobs. Capziel couldn't throw it down. Eli Jolin leads the race the other way. Ponga, deep 3, front iron. Landu chases it down. Gore will try another 3. That's off the mark. Crew guard up, and Ponga gets rewarded for clearing out space. Capziel right back to Sosu. The speedster gets to the rack with the left. Count it, and 1. Crew guard called for the reach.
And plays like that are so important in the first quarter to get your team fully locked into these games. We've seen plays like that just trigger something with the offense, trigger something with the defense. So you love to see those.
Samson Sosu shooting 1, Tutu Akuntak in alongside Pierre-Charles Yimga. Sosu completes the and 1 play. Landu working on Sosu. Wants a screen from Akuntak. Goes back to the left-hand side. Fakes the shot. Pulls in. Steps through. Kicks it out. Yimga will attack the empty space. Wide open. Akuntak left it short. Gets a second chance. And misses again. Foul on the play. Zapa Capziel picks up the first. Jean-Marie checking into the game. Junior Jean-Marie, that is. The class of 2027 guard. Akuntak misses the first. Second falls through for Akuntak. Marked at 6'11", I'll give him the 7 foot.
Yeah.
Especially in shoes.
For sure.
Sosu turns back the other way. Tajo attacks the rack, elevates, and he'll go to the free throw line. Nearly 4 minutes gone, 4-point game. Jean-Marie picks up his first after checking in at the last opportunity. 2 fouls per side. Tajo steps in. Michel Tajo from the free throw line this year, 74%. On the higher end of the free throw percentage spectrum, there's the team shooting 66% in total. Tajo sinks them both. Landu, patient, time and space, throws it up. Almost soft enough to bounce off the iron and in. Sosu has it the other way. Crosses, middle of the court, kicks it back out. Hamilton lets it fly. No good. Ponga, quickly, head up, gives it up. Junior Jean-Marie kicks it to the corner. Yimga keeps it swinging. Here's Ponga. Akuntak wants it. Couldn't get any space, so he kicks it out. 10 on the shot clock. Promise and Landu, between the legs, from the elbow, continues to work. Jump stop, elevates. No good. Loose ball out of nowhere. Junior Jean-Marie out of the pack with it. Fort Erie resets. Landu spins into trouble and foul called.
Well, he's so good at drawing that contact because as every defender on the court knows, you can't give him any space. The second you do, he'll find a way to use it and make that basket. But this is Promise Landu's last year. He's a senior, and he's committed to George Washington.
They're getting a hooper, that's for sure.
Yep, they absolutely are.
Try and keep tabs on all the players that leave the OSBA and go into NCAA, but there's so many of them these days, it's difficult.
It is difficult.
Talk about a few players that just crossed the border. Not too far in Pittsburgh and Niagara from the women's side. That off the foot of Akuntak. Katarina Veljovic comes to mind as one of those defensive players who earned her spot in the NCAA, plays for Niagara University. Pittsburgh has a couple of players from the Royal Crown program.
Yep.
Quick in. And Tajo will go to the free throw line for another 2. He's 2 of 2 in the early going. Jean-Marie, quick 2 fouls. He'll have to come out. Eli Jolin, Davin Larosilier, and Adam Elahibicus check in for Fort Erie. Here's Tajo. Tajo, perfect 4 from 4. La Rosilier, quickly. Jolin, patient with it. Under 5 to go. 11 on the shot clock. Jolin. Yimga fighting for space inside. Jolin, sidestep, baseline jumper is good.
He's another one of those guys who's committed. He's committed to Santa Clara men's basketball, another pure hooper that they're going to get.
Santa Clara, California. That's a nice place to play some basketball.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're in Fort Erie. You get a lot of snow. It'll be a nice change up for him.
Adam Elahibicus picking up the foul. 4th team foul, 3-point lead. Fort Erie ahead as we get our first look. Lamine Bakayoko checking in. Samson Sosu at the free throw line, staring down 2 to try and make this a 1-point game. Rattles in the first. Sosu now, 4 points, 1 field goal, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, stepping in for the third. He's a 70% free throw shooter. And now Cairo Charles is into the game. Sosu will check out.
Well, and Cambridge not going to let them get an easy inbound at all, as they almost picked it off the last time.
Elahibakis across the timeline. Swallowed up by 2 Cambridge jerseys. La Rosillier dances with it. Tajo right with him. He gets by, kicks it out. Yimga, nothing there. Resets. La Rosillier into the painted area. Step through. Gets it with the left off glass. No good. Elahibakis with the rebound, foul on Cambridge. That's the team's third. Cairo Charles picks it up. That's actually going to be the 4th foul. Scoreboard still showing 3. Jolin turns and fires, leaves it short. Akuntak has it. Out jumping Jack Brumley for the rebound. Elahibakis wants the screen. Swings it to La Rosillier. 3 on the shot clock. Rosillier with the leaner, no good. Play on. Cambridge have it. Out and on the run. Cairo Charles pulls it out. Looking for Brumley inside. Elahibakis there. The double comes. Nice dive. Couldn't connect. Bakayoko left it short. And then they follow it up. Jack Brumley for 2. Cambridge ahead by 1.
Those little putbacks are all over this game. We got a ton of height on both sides, so whoever can execute those better is going to have a high advantage.
Elahibakis, cream of wheat. Long strides through. Akuntak reaching. Bakayoko to the line. Quick rest for crew guard and Dangor. They're back on the court for Fort Erie. Back in front by 2. Lamine Bakayoko steps to the line. On average, Bakayoko contributes 8 points per game to go with 6 rebounds. He makes the first. The second off the back iron, tracked down by Jolin. Fort Erie ahead by 1. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jolin fading, drops it in. We've seen this before, haven't we?
Yep, we have.
Eli Jolin can take over the game in the blink of an eye.
Yep, he'll force you to give him just a little bit of space, and he's able to execute at a very high level.
Here's Brumley, squares up on Gore, makes his move. Fading from the left-hand side, too strong. Elahibakis has it fall in his lap. Crew guard, stuck and shuffled that. And that's a tough position to put your teammate in.
Yeah, the pass was already very close. They're very close to each other. Almost bobbled it immediately anyways, so for him. And we know that we're seeing it with Cambridge coming with this extremely swarming defense right now, so you got to make sure you're not sewering your teammates by giving them these passes.
Cairo Charles dumps it off. Tajo turns to the left, looking over top. Bakayoko couldn't handle it cleanly. Had it stripped. Elahibakis leads the 2-on-1. Jolin was with him. Elahibakis into the body of Tajo, and he'll go to the line.
Second personal foul, Ishan Tajo, bringing Cambridge to 5. Team fouls.
So Adam Elahibakis steps to the line, 75% free throw shooter, leaves the first one short. Fort Erie as a team, 64%, so you know, you might want to take their chances at sending to the line in some of those plays where they're right at the rack.
Yeah.
Promised Landu back in, Miles Hamilton back in. And Hamilton tracks back before dumping it off on Cairo Charles. Charles working on in Landu to the left. Leaves it for Sosu. Around a screen from deep, in and out. And Gore loses it out of bounds. Sosu has it fall in his lap, working on La Rosilier. Tries to get space, 7 on the shot clock. Gives it up. Kabziel to the corner. Bakayoko step through, couldn't get the roll. Promise Landu gives it up to La Rosilier, stepping out of bounds. That's not really the outlet pass they're looking for.
No, definitely not. And those little errors definitely starting to add up here for Fort Erie. But how good would that play have been if he made it?
I mean, yeah. It's always what if.
Yep.
Bakayoko back iron into the hands of Jolin. Krugard leading the pack. Jolin leaves it, gets it back, wide open. Off the side into the hands of Sosu. 1:15 to go. Charles will operate with Bakayoko. Offensive foul on Bakayoko.
Defensive foul against Mami Bakayoko. That's his first personal foul.
Dengor swings it. Gore looking backdoor. He's on the baseline, one-on-one with Kabziel, working to the paint. Spins, fades, leaves it short. Sosu quickly, like a rocket, behind the back. Bakayoko steps through, left it short again, but he'll go back to the free throw line. And Dengor picks up his first.
You can see Krugard trying to get that positioning established to hopefully get the offensive foul on that play, just literally half a second behind on that.
Bakayoko drills the first again. Jack Brumley to the scorer's table. The second rims out. Eli Jolin thought about turning up the pace. Gives it over to Noor. And now Promise Landu settles it down. Over the top. Krugard was expecting it, but it was just out of the reach. And back onto the court, Jack Brumley, Pierre-Charles Yimga also coming to the bench, to scorer's table rather. And Jacques Wally on the court. Miles Hamilton quickly in. Charles sees some space, gets to the front court and dumps it off to Sosu. Double screen high. Sosu pulled back out, working on Jolin. Stutter step, tries to get inside, turns it over. Yimga peeks at the clock, realizes there's one possession left. Eli Jolin wants the screen from guard. Ignores it. Step back. Lets it fly off the iron. That's not going to count if it goes. 19-16, three-point lead. The Fort Erie Falcons ahead of Cambridge International in the second OSBA men's quarterfinal. Second quarter coming your way in a few short minutes. Cambridge International 16 points, Fort Erie International 19 points. Cambridge 7 points from field goals, 9 points from the charity stripe. If they're going to continue to stay in this game, they've got to find more success from the field. Offensive foul on Yimga to start the second quarter. By the way, Miles Hamilton still scoreless. And again, Cambridge expecting 21 points from Hamilton per contest. Here he is off an elevator screen. Ooh, slips. Jack Brumley with the soft touch.
Brumley's brought a ton of aggression to this game and just high intensity.
Junior Jean-Marie playing with 2 fouls. Swings it to Landu, crew guard underneath, and a foul for the reach-in. Cairo Charles is second. Officials coming together, actually. It'll stick.
Personal foul number 3 against Cairo Charles.
What? Cairo Charles has 3? News to me. Ponga, step back, baseline, jumper, no good. Dapa Kabziel with the rebound. So correction there. Cairo Charles has 2 personal fouls. They just have him as wearing number 3. He's actually wearing number 23 today. Miles Hamilton looking for his first points. Could they come at the free throw line? The first one not friendly. The second back iron. Ponga tracking the loose ball, fighting for it on the ground. Ponga has it. Jump ball called. Possession staying here with Cambridge. Jack Brumley gets position inside, moves Yimga out of the way, and Yimga reaching down instead of staying tall. Picks up his second. Brumley at the line, 4 points, looking for points 5 and 6. Dengor off the bench at the scores table for Fort Erie. In comes Gore, out goes Yimga.
The line is Jack Brumley. So shoot. Good.
Brumley just off the mark there. The second, same result. Crew guard swallows up the rebound quickly to Promise Landu on the far side. Working on Samson Sosu. Ponga resets. Landu uses his body to get to the basket, stops on a dime, and puts in another 2. He's got 6 to lead all scores.
That change of pace is nearly impossible to defend, and he just gets such a good look off of it.
Cairo Charles, no. Dengor and Promised Landu over the timeline. Landu again to the rack. Hamilton dismisses. Odd man rush the other way. Hamilton over top. Extra pass to Brumley, swallowed up. They'll kick it out. Sosu for 3. Yes!
Oh, that's a massive deep 3 right there.
Dapa Kabziel under the basket, recognized he didn't have good position or anybody to throw it to. Stepping out of bounds, Junior Jean-Marie turns it right back over. Cambridge ball tied at 21. Cambridge coming into the postseason below 500, but they've got the personnel to challenge almost every team here in the playoffs. Miles Hamilton looking to get going here. Kabziel. Offensive foul. Cairo Charles now has his third foul.
Third personal foul, Cairo Charles. The second team foul.
Cairo Charles out. Lamin Bakayoko back into the game for Cambridge. Junior Jean-Marie, right-hand side, working with guard. Into the middle of the floor, baseline cut. Ponga gets it to go.
It's a great cut right there, especially since Cambridge working with a very, very tall lineup right now. So to find those little gaps and cuts is great.
Brumley makes his move, fades from the painted area, splash. Jean-Marie, crew guard, working on that side again. Eli Jolin. Gets some space, fades away, soft touch, left it short. Sosu moves it to Hamilton, into the corner. Kabziel left it short. Brumley fighting with Gore for the rebound. Jean-Marie takes it. Jolin to Ponga, backside Jean-Marie, stutter step, kicks out. Ponga, nothing there. Good defense by Cambridge. Gore looking for a lane, working on Hamilton. Kick out Ponga, catch and shoot, too strong. Loose ball, Miles Hamilton has it. Looks up, nothing there, slows it down. Hamilton, kick out, extra pass. Sosu lets it fly, nothing. Bakayoko tracks it, elevates off glass with the left. Lamin Bakayoko puts his team up 25-23. Cambridge ahead, 6 minutes remaining until the half. Timeout on the floor. You're watching the OSBA men's quarterfinal action from the Toronto Pan Am Sports Center. We'll be right back.
We built this for Canadian Hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
Both teams take the court, 6:03 to remain before the half. Cambridge International just took the lead, 2-point lead. Lamin Bakayoko getting it done, following up the play, not giving up, chasing it down in the corner.
A difficult shot too, off balance, through contact. It's a big play.
Junior Jean-Marie gives it up. Tutu Akuntak out on the perimeter, hands it off. Jean-Marie. Sosu late to get there, and that is a hard foul. Junior Jean-Marie comes down on the hardwood, needs a second. 2 shots upcoming. Brumley called for the foul, his first.
The Lions Junior Jean-Marie to shoot not 1, but 2 shots.
Junior Jean-Marie, too strong off the back iron on the first. second, a different result than Junior Jean-Marie's on the score sheet. Miles Hamilton still looking for his first points of the contest, by the way. Bakayoko gives it up. Hamilton working on Jolin to the corner. Steps through, lays it with the right. Couldn't get the roll. Gore on the far side. Sends a Kuntak through. Jean-Marie on the backside. Left alone in the corner. Anthony Ponga attacks. Long strides. Dump off. Jolin. Count it. And one. Miles Hamilton tried to get his hand in the cookie jar.
That was a great play right there. Everyone working really well with each other to make the proper cuts and get the best look.
Jolin sinks it. Samson Sosu finds Hamilton, working on two Fort Erie jerseys. Inside, outside, Bakayoko, fake, elevates, lofts, no good. That'll stay here with Cambridge. Michel Tajo checks back in. Bakayoko to the bench.
Yeah, you got to think if you're Cambridge that it is important to prioritize getting Miles Hamilton going, constantly having turning performances in a close, tough game like this that could remain close the entire way. You're going to want everything unlocked to get the fullest potential of winning.
Samson Sosu sneaking inside the house of Fort Erie, getting his shoulder into the chest of Tutu Okuntak, and that's exactly what Ponga's having that conversation with him. Be strong, big man. Yimbiga back on the floor. Okuntak to the bench. Sosu at the line for one. 10 points for Sosu in the opening half. Make it 11. The pass off the mark. Otherwise, Gore had a wide open look from the backside. If only Yimga could control it calmly. Jean-Marie with the D-cell, left hand off the glass. Samson Sosu threw it behind Miles Hamilton. Timeout, Cambridge. 4:20 to go, 1 point lead. Fort Erie ahead. Back and forth contest that on paper could have been a runaway for Fort Erie. It is not, and that's why you play one and done basketball. Winner goes on, loser season ends. Stick with us. Cambridge turned it over seconds ago. Fort Erie have possession, looking to carve out a lead here. It was a 3-point game at the end of the first quarter. Fort Erie spreading the ball around quite well. Junior Jean-Marie found himself in foul trouble there. Meanwhile, Cambridge had 9 points from the free throw line, 7 from field goal made in that first quarter. Here's Yimga, the handoff to Ponga, picked up by Hamilton, and they'll set it up with Junior Jean-Marie, top side. Junior Jean-Marie to the rack with the right, and he's got the last 4 points for Fort Erie.
Yeah, he's doing a great job finding those cutting lanes and making space for himself.
Michel Tajo pulls up, gets hit. Yimga picks up another. He's got 3. They're going to assess the foul to Eli Jolin. Michel Tajot steps to the line. 4 of 4, Tajot so far from the charity stripe. Make it 5 for 5. And a perfect 6 for 6 for Tajot. Back to a 1-point lead, 3:40 to go. Jean-Marie back towards the 3-point line, lets it go to Yimga. No good. Rebound corralled by Bakayoko. Quickly ahead, Samson Sosu. Bounce pass right into the path of Tajot. Eli Jolin, a fraction of a second late.
Working with that pace has only helped Cambridge in this game so far, so keeping that up for the final 3 minutes be a good chance to try to keep this lead.
Junior Jean-Marie around the screen from Gore. Sliver of daylight, the dump off. Yimga at the rack, floats it, no good. Tajot quickly ahead, Sosu. Realizing there's no one with him, gives it up, Miles Hamilton. Pushed back towards the timeline by Jean-Marie. Sidestep 3, lets it fly. Back iron, Jolin there for it. Cambridge ahead by 1 now. Junior Jean-Marie, what a move to the rack. Clip it, put it on the highlight reel. Junior Jean-Marie.
He's been absolutely unstoppable in transition so far.
That low scoop to that long stride keeps you guessing. Sosu dances with it. 12 on the shot clock. Well beyond the arc. Sosu front iron. 50-50 ball comes to Eli Jolin via Pierre-Charles Yimga. Dangor wants it. Attacks. Fakes. Kicks it out. Jolin works to the left. Tajot with him the whole way. Bites on the fake. Jolin step through. Yes.
Amazing use of patience right there. He's so good at that and just reading what the defender is doing.
Under 2 to go until the half. Sosu loses his footing. Jack Brumley does not.
Yeah, Jack Brumley's been extremely efficient this quarter, doing a lot for Cambridge and their offense.
Jean-Marie tests the waters on the left side of the court. Ponga attacks, left hand, soft touch. Ponga's got 8. Tajot gives it to Bakayoko. Picked up by Gore. And now Tajot, top side. Fakes the shot, steps in, gets some space. Bottom. Michel Tajot's got 10.
Huge shot.
Last 4 points coming from field goals, the first 6 from the charity stripe. Jolin comes up to set the screen. He releases, attacks, gets some daylight, kicks it out. Yimga lets it fly. No good. Gore in the right place at the right time. Timeout on the floor. 44 seconds left. Fort Erie ahead by 3. We'll keep it locked here. Finishing the half strong is of the utmost importance in a championship game like this.
Oh, 100%. And back and forth, but whoever can feel the happiest walking into that halftime huddle is going to feel a lot more better returning back to the court.
What's it like? I mean, what are the differences? You go into the halftime huddle after maybe putting up a 4-6-0 run versus a pair of turnovers or something like that. The message from the coach is a lot different.
It's a lot different, and I feel like when you do end on a positive note, it's a lot easy to go into your halftime huddle and be a lot more critical of the mistakes you did make. But when you have a pair of turnovers and you walk into that, you're already feeling horrible. Then we're going to talk about all the stuff that we did poorly. Like, the halftime is such a good opportunity to reflect on what you did wrong and how to make it feel better. And if you can go in with a positive attitude, everyone's a lot more willing to get that constructive criticism, and it makes a huge difference.
44 seconds until the half. 2 for 1 opportunity here for Cambridge if they want it. they've got to get a good look, and that's what they'll be measuring their success by right now is the good looks. Whether or not they're makes or misses is another story, obviously. You want to make them, but as long as it's a good open look and it's the right basketball play, Cambridge will be happy with that.
For sure.
Fort Erie ahead by 3, Cambridge ball. Full court press. La Rosillier in for the final few minutes. Turnover. Landu leads the 2-on-1, throws it up top. Gore throws it on down.
Back-to-back dunks for him. That's extremely crucial to his playing style.
Sosu keeps, floats, no good, gets his own rebound in a sea of trees. Michel Tajo sends it back to Sosu, spinning. Dump off, up and under, couldn't connect. Loose ball. Landu calmly settles it down. 5-point lead, looking to extend it here. Michel Tajo, right on. Landu, Ponga, back to Landu, looks at the clock, one dribble, gets it off, and it's good. Promise Landu ends the quarter with 9 points. 8-point lead, Fort Erie back ahead of Cambridge Academy. 20 minutes left in this second of 4 OSBA men's quarterfinal games. We've got second half coming your way in 10 minutes time. Grab a snack, grab a drink, call a neighbor. We've got a game.
If you ever wanna take me out, I'll show you off the whole night. If you're wandering around looking for love, you've come to the right place. Don't wanna take it for granted, no more, don't wanna say goodnight. Being alone's not what it used to feel like. I want you by my side. If you ever wanna take me out, I'll show you off the whole night. If you're wandering around looking for love, you've come to the right place. Don't wanna take it for granted, no more, don't wanna say goodnight. Being alone's not what it used to feel like. I want you by my side.
Haley Hopkinson here with you. Samson Sosu leads all scores in the contest, 11 points. Michel Tajot, one behind him with 10 as Cambridge International Academy trails Fort Erie, 44-36, 20 minutes left. Who will be the second team into the OSBA men's semifinals? Who will be joining Polaris Prep Academy? Promised Landu with 9 points, turning it on late in the second quarter. Dishes to Eli Jolin, and Landu just like knows you're talking about him and then just drops it in.
Right, and like you said numerous times, and he's proved it numerous times in this game already, you just can't leave him with any space at all.
I feel like every time we talk to Promise about what it's going to take to win a championship, the first thing he says is staying disciplined and staying together. And he seems to be the straw stirring the drink for this Fort Erie team, the glue that holds it all together.
For sure, because he's very unselfish. If he has the best shot, he'll take it, but if he has the good shot and someone else has a better one, he's unselfish.
Eli Jolin, kick out, Gore, lets it fly. Yes! We'll count it for 3.
That also is what makes him such a fantastic overall player, is he also has that ability around the perimeter.
14-point lead now. Miles Hamilton still searching for points number 1, 2, and 3 here as he's forced out of bounds. 3 seconds in the key for Jack Brumley. Turnover.
We're seeing the entire girls Fort Erie team pour in now, same way that the guys showed up for their game yesterday, and it was an absolutely incredible game.
Timeout on the floor really quickly here. 1:17 gone in the third quarter. And Fort Erie have opened up a 14-point lead, hitting a pair of threes to start this quarter. They shoot just under 30% on the season from beyond the arc. They do a lot of damage inside, lob passes, second chance opportunities at the rim.
Yep, for sure. And I mean, right now with the score, Fort Erie having a good lead, but that 8-point lead really snuck up on Cambridge at the end. A couple quick dunks, quick baskets from Den and Gore, and everyone else just contributing late. So it's really important for them to take the time now, re-go over anything that they maybe didn't apply directly to the floor from their halftime meeting, and try to get back in it.
Fort Erie ready to go. Gonna pardon me. Dangor and Promise Landu in the backcourt. Crew guard Eli Jolin, Anthony Ponga on the court as well. Michel Tajot is joined by Dapa Kabziel, Samson Sosu, Miles Hamilton, and Jack Brumley, the same starting five for each squad. No adjustments in personnel. Knocked out of bounds by Kabziel. Gore will inbound. Ponga, far side. Landu looking for Gore inside. It's not there. Picks up the dribble. Crew guard faces up and brings it back. Crew guard and Promise Landu combining underneath the basket. Here's Miles Hamilton. He takes it to the rack, floats it, doesn't get the bounce. Brumley goes up strong, reaching in on the backside. Crew guard. There's 3 Fort Erie jerseys there. Who's going to get called? It's going to go against Deng Nor. Jack Brumley at the line, 0 for 2 in the contest. Brumley on the year from the charity stripe, 51%. I'd like to see that number ring true here, as he needs both to bring his game percentage back to that. Brumley steps in for the second. Off the mark, Hamilton locating on the perimeter, lets it fly. That's off the back of the iron. Kabziel soaring in from outside. And Dangor going to be called for another one. So Pierre-Charles Yimga forced to come in, and the Swiffers back out. Kemi Osei upset that his team wasn't boxing out, understandably.
Yep. It's always got to go back to those basics. But Miles Hamilton getting a good look there, but I mean,
Samson Sosu on the baseline for Cambridge. Brumley attacks the rack with the right, and another foul against Fort Erie. So Pierre-Charles Yimga comes in because Gore has 3 fouls, and now Yimga's got 3.
yeah, that's a difficult situation. Here's the most important part, though, is staying composed when it feels like everything's stacking up against you. Because the second you lose your composure, your cool, that just gives Cambridge a big opportunity to come in and try to close this deficit.
Brumley with 10 points now, 12-point game. Brumley makes it an 11-point game with his 11th point. Not much of a press here shown by Cambridge. Landu, far side, Jolin. Squares up. Looking on the inside, Crew guard, back door, all alone.
That was a great look right there. It almost looked like he was hesitating and was going to pass it along to the three-point shooters, but found Crew guard for the perfect dunk.
Sosu gets the step, loses it behind the back, picks it up, down low. Brumley working on Yimga, turns, fires, misses. Jolin. Double dribble. Jolin turns it back over. And a well-timed reach in by Samson Sosa, who didn't get the ball, but he did enough to make Jolin have to change the dribble. Trying to get the ball to Hamilton on the far side. Sosu keeps into the corner. Tajo 3, front iron off Brumley and out of bounds. Adam Elahibakis back into the game. Jolin to the bench for Fort Erie. So 3 fouls against Fort Erie here in the third quarter, 6:50 to go. Cambridge still without a team foul. Elahibakis settles it back down Ponga all the way to Landu. He'll push Landu out. Elahibakis left alone. Landu basically jumps the height of Miles Hamilton to get the rebound. Hamilton facing up Ponga. Sets it up with Sosu again. Letting it fly well short from the hands of Tajo. So in the half court, Cambridge shooting just 38%. That ticks up 11.5% when in transition. They just haven't been able to run here this afternoon.
Right.
Ponga inside, guard, patience, and the hammer for crew guard. Kabziel to the rack, count it, and one. Yimga grabbing the ankle. So we'll have to wait for Pierre-Charles Yimga to be tended to before we get the free throw from Dapat Kabziel. And that's the transition basketball Cambridge is looking for.
Yep, for sure. Getting that going, they're going to get some quick, easy buckets and try to close this deficit. But crew guard really putting in that extra effort to motivate his team and push them to keep going.
Thunderous slam like that every once in a while will do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yimga over at the first aid table, getting tended to. Kabziel at the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Trying to make it a 12-point game yet again. Crew guard with the rebound off the miss. What does Promise Landu have in store? Tries to get by Sosu. Good defense there by the guard. Jolin jumps. That's a difficult shot.
Halfway moving one way and switches directions completely for the perfect square up.
The dump off. Brumley up strong into the body of guard. Free throws upcoming for Brumley. He's a 3 of 6 in the game. And crew guard picks up the foul. 5 team fouls for Fort Erie, 0 for Cambridge. And if Cambridge keeps getting to the free throw line, they've got to knock them down.
Yeah, they absolutely do. You don't want to take away a potential possession where you could just get an easy bucket by wasting them.
Brumley with another 2-for-2 trip. He's made his last 4. Junior Jean-Marie, left-hand side, working on Sosu. Sosu goes under the screen. Ponga inside, throws it away. Sosu navigates the defense of Junior Jean-Marie. Tajo accepts the pass, whips it. Gabziel looking inside. Wide open. Bakayoko didn't even look for the pass. Brumley attacks the middle of the floor, kicks it out. Tajo, jab step, nothing opens. Gets to the elbow, elevates. Couldn't connect. Bakayoko fades, blocked by guard. Quickly ahead. Anthony Ponga, 1 to beat. Sets it up. Elahibakis lets it go. Bottom.
Massive three right there.
That stretches it to a 16-point lead for Fort Erie. Sosu. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul against Samson Sosu. That's his second. Cambridge's first team foul.
Tutu Akuntak back in for Fort Erie alongside Davin Laurosilier. Jolin gives it up, keeps moving. Junior Jean-Marie into the painted area. Officials going to come together to see whose possession it should be. And it's going to stay here with Fort Erie. Jolin hands it back to Junior Jean-Marie. Elihibakis sidesteps into the lane. Gets it off in the nick of time, doesn't get the roll. Tutu Akuntak, rather shot clock violation because it didn't hit the rim. Cairo Charles back in now, playing with 3 fouls for Cambridge International. Tajo into Charles, working down the right-hand side, picked up by Jean-Marie. Keeps it going. Samson Sosu gets some separation. Back to the middle of the floor. From the free throw line, no good. Jean-Marie with the rebound. Head up, looking for somebody running a lane that's open. Nothing's there. Moves to the middle of the floor, attracts the double team. Kicks it out, Elihibakis. Tutu Akuntak had the mismatch. Travel called. Rather, 3 in the key. 3 in the key called before the travel on Jean-Marie, so it's a turnover either way.
Oh, Jean-Marie looked very upset for a second, acting out to the ref. Like, no, my foot was planted, but 3 in the key. That call will always sneak up and get you.
Bakayoko leaves it for Charles. They'll find Sosu on the far side, picked up by La Rosilier. Brumley squares up on Akuntak, gives it up. Bakayoko, a flurry of moves. Elihibakis there the whole time. Brumley lets it fly off the front of the iron. Jolin leads the break, has to slow up. 59-43, Fort Erie ahead. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. La Rosilier, Jolin on the three-point line, steps in. D-Cell off glass, no good. Second chance, doesn't fall either. Jack Brumley, 1-on-3. Smart play to let your teammates join you in the
Very
front court.
smart.
Sosu lets it fly. And that's off of Adam Elihibakis going to be called for the hold. So 2 free throws upcoming now for Lamine Bakayoko. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line today.
Lamine Bakayoko finds himself at the line, shooting 2.
That's Bakayoko's first points of the second half. Bakayoko doesn't connect to Kuntak. Almost lost it.
Almost lost it, yeah.
Jolin now wants the screen. They'll try it again. Tajo sticking with him. Jolin gets him in the air, steps through, looking for a Kuntak. And another 3-second violation.
Yeah, Cambridge needs to start capitalizing on these mistakes and turnovers, fully taking away Fort Erie's possessions.
Cairo Charles works down the left-hand side. Michel Tajo trying to get by Akuntak. Does. Akuntak reaches. It goes uncalled. Tajo throws it up. Miles Hamilton still looking to get involved. Floats it from the mid-range. No time like the present. Miles Hamilton, floater is good.
Yep, and if you're Cambridge and Miles Hamilton, all you hope is that that triggered something and it clicked, and now he can really contribute on the offensive end as well.
Elihibicus pulls it back out. Jolin, sidestep from the baseline, kicks it. La Rosillier off the mark. Offensive rebound, Junior Jean-Marie. Where's the box out?
Yeah, that's a great putback.
Hamilton frothing out the mouth for it. Bakayoko works through some contact, and Jolin is going to pick it up, even though he may have got the worst of that.
Second foul for number 2, Eli Jolin.
Back into the game, Tapa Kabziel.
The line to shoot 2 for number 4, Lenny Bakayoko.
Bakayoko, front iron, back iron, out on the first. Second back iron. Lane violation. Wasn't going to count if it went in. 61-46, 15-point lead still for Fort Erie. They haven't been able to run away with it. Cambridge hanging around, but it's going to take something soon in order to make it manageable in the fourth. Davin La Rosillier turns on the Jets, counted and one. Michel Tajot late for the contest.
Well, Rosillier is so great at plays like that because no matter the contact he'll come into, he stays strong, stays straight up, and works for those buckets.
Michel Tajot replaced by Samson Sosu. Davin La Rosillier, the 9th player for Fort Erie to contribute in scoring. Off the miss, Eli Jolin escapes with it. Elihibicus one hard dribble, and La Rosillier going to play with a Kuntak. Slips, keeps the dribble alive, behind the back from the elbow, feeling himself too strong. Sosu into the front court, under 60 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sosu keeps it alive. Elihibicus gets fingertips on that before it falls out of bounds. Hamilton working in the middle of the floor, elevates, tough shot, but it goes. La Rosillier trying to beat Sosu to the spot. Sosu there, but they're going to call it on Sosu. I don't know, that seems like a play on to me.
Yeah. Yeah, the Cambridge coach getting a little explanation for that one.
I mean, I'd want one too, if I'm being honest. But if you're Samson Sosu, you're not going to change the official's mind. Find your assignment, lock in, play defense. 63-48, Fort Erie ahead. Jolin out of bounds on the catch and shoot. Doesn't count. Anthony Ponga ready to check in. Out comes Elihibicus. 2-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Cairo Charles over the timeline. Miles Hamilton now gives it right back. Peeking at the clock. Charles calls out the play. They just went to this action. Miles Hamilton hit a tough mid-range. He's going to work to the right-hand side now. Separation, elevates, in and out. Junior Jean-Marie takes a peek, gives it up. Stolen. Cairo Charles gets it off, but it doesn't go. 63-48, 10 minutes to play. Fort Erie ahead of Cambridge in the second of 4 OSBA men's quarterfinal games. We have more action on the other side.
We built this for Canadian Hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
So Dangor back on the floor for Fort Erie, playing with 3 fouls. The fouls reset. Fort Erie won the quarter 19-12 to take a lead 63-48, 10 minutes to go in regulation. There's Miles Hamilton getting to the rack, into the body of Ngor, no call. Larosilier hands it off. Loose ball turned over. Cambridge on the run. Hamilton leads the break, dumps it off. Sosu back to Hamilton. I don't know how he found him there.
Yeah.
0 points in the first half for Miles Hamilton, 4 in the third quarter, 6 in the game now. Offensive foul, Davin Larosilier extending the arm. And again, Fort Erie start the quarter with the first foul. Hamilton able to break the press by himself. Ponga sticking with him. All the way to the rack, using glass, doesn't get it to go. Ponga secures the rebound. Promise Landu, waits for no one. Sliding that back foot.
Yeah, the refs yesterday, today, I've been really on those calls, and on top of that, making sure there's no shuffling of those feet.
Michel Tajo has it stripped. Promised Landu, long strides, elevates and sees it through.
So good at that, the long strides and then pulling back just the slightest bit to get a good look off.
Tajo trying to navigate the double team, throws it to the far side. Sosu sees Brumley leaking in. Brumley through contact, crew guard just snatches it out of midair and finds Dangor. And Fort Erie content with slowing things down. Ponga, far side. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Landu into traffic, off, and crew guard there to put it back.
Crew guard has been extremely crucial to those second chance opportunities and all those extra little offensive moves is a big reason as to why Fort Erie's been able to maintain this lead.
Sosu has it stripped. La Rosillier. And you got to take care of the basketball if you want a chance to win. Out of bounds, Landu off the stanchion in the back, and the shot clock. Eli Jolin checking in for La Rosillier. 17-point lead now for Fort Erie, 7:23 to go. Coming up next, Ridley College start their defense of the title against Crestwood. Sosu really quickly into the front court, looking for the back pass.
Going up for that shot might have even been a better choice.
It would have been a better choice.
Yeah, crew guard was just at a weird angle to try to get it around him. He would have had to, I don't know, put it through crew guard's legs, which I'm sure would not have gone over too well.
Previous foul was first against Cambridge. First up the corner for Cambridge.
All the way to the rack with the left, counted for Landu. He's got 16. Knocked out of bounds, it'll stay here. Samson Sosu finds Tajo into Brumley, left it short, and Anthony Ponga controls it. Landu works to the left. Picks up the dribble, finds Junior Jean-Marie. Offensive foul with the chicken wing on Junior Jean-Marie. His third. Team's second. Miles Hamilton goes to the bench. Lamine Bakayoko into the contest. Brumley, well beyond the arc, lets it fly, misses. Bakayoko spins on the rebound, gets it to fall. Landu tries to get by Sosu. Sosu knocks it loose. Out on the perimeter, Ponga inside, floater from the mid-range, gets the bounce.
Ponga's done a great job all game just driving into this space and making decisive decisions once he's there.
Tajo draws crew guard into the foul. It's his third. Tajo to the free throw line where he's a perfect 6 of 6. 10 points all coming in the first half. Got to peel himself off the hardwood first.
Yep.
The chairman strikes to shoot free throws. Michel Tajo.
Tajo lines up the first. Usually a 74% shooter, but he'll remain 100. And Dengor forgot he wasn't playing FIBA rules.
Yes.
The basketball pass.
Turnover, Tajo's there, into the body of Gore, and that's going to be another foul on Dengor. He's got 4 now, 5:35 to go, and Michel Tajo has left his body print on every corner of this court.
100%, and you can see the pure frustration with Deningor. making the little error there and then the turnover. Not a good turnover, but Cambridge pulling what they can together to try to come back in this. I mean, 5 minutes, 35, there's still a strong chance. It's just forcing those errors like that turnover right there and doing absolutely everything you can on both sides.
Tajo remains perfect. "14 points in the game, 10 of them from the free throw line for Michel Tajo. Next foul's going to go against Cairo Charles. It's his 4th. Called for the hold on the inbound. Junior Jean-Marie picked up by Charles. He's got to be careful. He's only got 1 foul to give. Patience. Eli Jolin spins, lays it in.
And he corralled that pass by just a one-handed dribble and put it up immediately.
Sosu dances with it in front of the Fort Erie bench. Through a small sliver of space, but crew guard stays tall. Sosu lets La Rosillier get by. 1-touch pass to the corner. Junior Jean-Marie sees the bottom on a 3.
It's a great shot. He's been having quite the game himself.
Cairo Charles turns on the Jets, almost loses the dribble, attacking baseline now. Jean-Marie, good defense. Sosu has it knocked out of bounds by La Rosillier. Correction. The other official coming in to see whether or not Fort Erie got fingertip on it. And they will overturn that Fort Erie ball. 20-point game, 4:38 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll have the last 4 minutes and change on the other side of the break. It's been slow for Fort Erie, but they've built themselves into a 20-point lead, led by 3 after the first, 8 at the half, and now up to 20. The depth of their roster is nearly unmatched.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also just a ton of players there. They can really throw together a bunch of combinations. And in a game like this, leading up to a big tournament, it's good that it wasn't a 20-point lead right from the start. They had to battle through and figure out what combinations of people to really be using in different situations.
La Rosillier and crew guard playing well away from the basket. La Rosillier finger roll finish is good. Miles Hamilton back on the court now. Sosu hands it off. Cairo Charles turns the corner. Gets downhill, floats it with the left. Eli Jolin with another defensive board. Ponga walks into a 3, lets it fly. Front iron, Jolin, second chance. Yes, and 1 for Eli Jolin. Lamine Bakayoko picks up his second. Cambridge's 3 team fouls to Fort Erie's 4. 24-point lead, Jolin at the line. And it's good.
To the game for Fort Erie, number 4, Adam Elahibicus.
Adam Elahibicus checks into the contest. Miles Hamilton and Tajo get it over the timeline. Sosu, far side. Dumps it off. Bakayoko, travel. Jacob Walker at the scores table. Crew guards night you'd expect to be over.
Yeah, and he had an amazing performance. Both ends of the court, stringing together some plays as well on offense, like 2 back-to-back dunks that really electrified his team and put the energy back into it when maybe it felt like it was dwindling for them.
La Rosillier gonna attack Miles Hamilton here. Relocating, Jean-Marie doesn't have anything. Gets to the elbow, realizes he has to shoot, spins, lets it go. Does not get it off in time. Shot clock violation. They'll bring it all the way back to in front of Cambridge bench. Miles Hamilton working down the right-hand side, uses the screen from Bakayoko, and Anthony Ponga has the air knocked out of him. You could hear it from here. Hamilton to Brumley. Backside, Bakayoko's there. Brumley keeps, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, Brumley's been a consistent scorer for Cambridge, just consistent, putting up some good shots and getting rewarded with the bucket.
Anthony Ponga turns the corner, runs into the back of Sosu. That goes uncalled. Here's Hamilton into a 3. Back iron, Brumley and Walker fighting for it. It's going to stay here. Walker holding down Brumley. Walker, the class of 2028, forward, getting some run here late for Kemiose's squad. 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Brumley at the line now.
Jacob Walker's represented Ontario. He's represented Canada. He's got a big resume for a really young player.
The next few years will determine how the rest of his career plays out, what kind of work he's willing to put in. That miss tracked down by Ponga. La Rosillier sees the C's part, gets to the rack and misses, but he'll go to the free throw line.
He got sandwiched by 2 Cambridge players on that one. Trying to not let him get any space, but can't do it totally just like that. That's a perfect transition play right there.
Junior Jean-Marie calls out the play. Working on Tajo. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Walker hands it right back to Jean-Marie. Turns the corner. Gives it up. Ponga fakes a shot. Baseline attack. Gets the double team. Elahibicus quickly. La Rosillier lets it go to Ponga. He couldn't connect. Miles Hamilton quickly into the front court now. Turnover. Foul on the backside. That's going to stay here. 2 free throws upcoming. Foul on Walker. Hamilton steps to the line. 0 for 2 for Miles Hamilton from the charity stripe tonight. Usually a 78% free throw shooter. Miles Hamilton hits the first, just 7 points for Hamilton in this contest, well below his season average of 22. Had a couple looks in the first half, they didn't fall. Didn't create a lot of separation to get off good looks in the second half. Hasn't hit anything from beyond the arc here. Out of bounds, the other way. Cambridge have it again, 1:34 to play.
Yep. And yeah, Fort Erie, they really good at knowing exactly who they're playing, what they're coming into, and it's not hard to see that Miles Hamilton is one of the strongest players on this team and can put up big numbers. So they also did a great job of just making sure that he didn't have the chance to get open or receive the outlet passes or anything like that.
Deep three, Samson Sosu off the mark, loose ball. Ponga finds Junior Jean-Marie. Elahibakis splash. You heard him bark for it before you saw him catch it.
He was confident. Paid off.
Sosu dumps it off to Brumley, working on Walker. La Rosillier timed the strip perfectly. Middle of the floor, Ponga near side. Whip pass, Elahibakis, extra pass, out of bounds. And the light gray line has another victim.
Yeah. I think we got to count tomorrow, just have a tally.
Chan Yu Lee into the contest for the remaining 53.6. Sosu shifts the hips. Brumley back to Hamilton. Working down the left-hand side. Stutter step. Hamilton elevates and sinks it. La Rosillier right back to Junior Jean-Marie. John Yu Lee, high arcing three, misses everything. Quickly, Hamilton will let it fly. Back iron, Lee fighting Brumley for it. Walker kept alive. Elahibakis has it on the side. 85-65, 20-point game. Fort Erie will dribble it out. And Fort Erie join Polaris Prep Academy as the first two teams on to tomorrow's semifinal. Stick around. We're going to have a conversation with Eli Jolin of Fort Erie International Academy. He's your player of the game. We'll be right back. All right, a full team performance for Fort Erie, but we're here with Eli Jolin and the entire squad. How do things change physically in playoff basketball?
It changed a lot. I mean, playoff is all about who's the most physical team and who's giving it all. So it's all about it's gonna be hard. You're gonna get some hits. You're gonna hit some people, but that's playoff.
Promise and Landu doesn't give us much when we talk to him. He's the driving force of this team. What did you see from him this afternoon?
I mean, Promise is doing Promise things. He's handling the ball, passing to the open guys, getting to the basket. He's a great point guard, so I'm lucky to be playing with him, and we're all lucky to be with him today. So.
Crew guard stepped things up on both ends of the floor. What did you like from his game this afternoon?
He played hard. He played really hard. The Crew's the type of guy that he can give us good minutes. Today he played a lot. He did some great things, hit some people, set some good screen, and we like that from Crew. So yeah.
You guys held Miles Hamilton to just 10 points. What was the goal defensively for your squad today?
We wanted to keep him below his average. I think he's averaging 20-something. We know him and number 5 are averaging a lot of points, so we wanted to keep them low. So I think we did a good job on him.
Perfect. Get some rest. We appreciate the time. Best of luck in the semifinals. Fort Erie moves on. Polaris Prep Academy ahead. Ridley College, Crestwood Prep coming up next.
Appreciate you, man. You all good, big boy?